Good morning, collective. I hope all of you are well. I hope that you got in your morning meditation, your morning prayer, your morning stretches. That you're thinking positive thoughts. I do not usually give a time or date for my readings because I like to keep them timeless whenever you see them. It's when you're meant to find them. Whenever you see them is when you're meant to see them. But yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. On this glorious morning, January 2nd, I just felt called to do a reading. So here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups wanted to come out. And so many other great cards, but there were too many. So far we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you could be considering the fruits of your labor, all the things you've cultivated, and all the things you've been working on. You're starting to see them bear fruit. But most importantly, you're thinking about where you've been putting your time and your energy, and if it's the best decision for you. And if it is not, now would be the best course of action to change directions, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, with Jupiter and Pisces. Now would be the time. We have the King of Swords. Just exactly telling you that, right? Now would be the time to cut out anything that you don't want, anything that doesn't serve you, anything that you've been paying attention to or allowing to grow. So basically doing some pruning, some gardening, some weeding, removing things from your cipher, from your energy field, from your life, and continuing that journey, that soul's journey. We have the Three of Cups. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you, with the Queen of Pentacles wanting to come out, so I'm definitely getting, for some of you, some sort of wish fulfillment. Seven of Cups, so you have choices, some sort of wish fulfillment that is coming to fruition, but it's not like something that you just happened upon. It's something you've been working on, and the divine is coming in and doing the rest of the work, right? You have the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, Ace of Pentacles. So that definitely tells me that the divine is trying to help you manifest something here and giving you the go-ahead to continue. We have the Knight, Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups. So a message of love, or just in general, yeah, Nine of Pentacles came out. I knew it wanted to come out. So exactly what I was picking up on with the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you could be gardening, or could be planning out exactly how you want to do your gardening for the season coming up. But I do see some of you growing something, and it is looking very, very well. what I'm picking up on is a soul's journey, which I started to get with the Wheel of Fortune, but with the Seven of Cups, I'm definitely getting a soul's journey here from like start to finish, from the first cup all the way to the seventh cup, right? And how we can have some deception, some self sabotage, some illusions along the way with the Seven of Cups, right? Just like the seven grand steps, or that is also a game. Like the seven grand steps of life. Um, you have options, you have choices. But I always like to say with this card that, you know, there's only one choice that's really for you. There's only one choice that you really want. There's only one, and you need to make that choice. Now, it's going to require you to use your intuition, to use your subconscious mind in a new way, because a lot of us in 2022 are going through this soul's journey in which we have got to confront our shadow. This card is really speaking to me. We've got to like confront the shadow aspect of ourselves, the sneakiness of ourselves, the deceptive traits and characteristics of ourselves, the the treasures within as well. This card is giving me a lot. It's like the divine is asking you to not just pick, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, the way that it's coming out in the clouds in this deck. It's the clouds are giving me, not confusion or illusion so much. It's giving me like a pause, a moment of clarity, a moment to decipher or decide, where do I go from here? Like, so with the Seven of Pentacles, it's exactly that same energy. Where do I go from here? Is the fruit that I've been planting, the things that are, taking root, the things that are bearing fruit, is this really what I want? And how do I decide exactly what I do want? And how do I know exactly what needs to go? So with the King of Swords, that's telling me that you do know exactly what you need to do. So it's like, trust your intuition. And I'm getting a lot of like thoughts here, a lot of calculated, measured, purified thoughts that is giving me a sense of not just clarity, but great insight into self. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it's telling me you guys are becoming really, really comfortable with yourselves, and starting to take a look at how far you've come just in general and overall. And if something is not going in the direction that you want it to go, now is the time to go in a different direction. And what the Wheel of Fortune is saying, you have the capacity to do that. Now I want to point out the snakes in these two cards right here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups. Now typically this would, some people would associate the snakes with some sort of like sneaky behavior or something, but with this is giving me intuition, because with the Seven of Pentacles, he's over there like nurturing his garden, he's pruning, he's the gardener, right? He's growing all these wonderful pentacles, and he's the steward of this garden. Like, he's really protective over his fruits, his endeavors. I mean, these are pentacles, so this means that this is not just about money. This is about worldly, goods in general, not just goods, but world. I would call this Malkuth, right? So this is, which I believe is Netzach, but I hope I'm saying that right. But for the purpose of what I'm trying to describe, as far as the pentacles go, there's so many different ways to look at tarot, right? But for me, what I'm picking up on right this moment is that someone is just really starting to understand who they are on a deep rooted level, where they're going, what they want, what they don't want. It's becoming abundantly clear to them. And as they're um, going in within, they're finding their Garden of Eden. They're finding the snake in their garden, or the snakes in their garden, and they're becoming alert, conscious, aware of how this snake tempted Eve, or how they were misguided or misled before. And they're confronting those things, and they're confronting themselves, because it's like a hidden aspect of themselves within this garden, right? It's a hidden aspect of themselves that they haven't wanted to see, they haven't wanted to identify with, they haven't wanted to have to really disconnect from, or transmute, or purify. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups, it's like it's time now. It's time to see yourself for who you are. It's time to really go deep in and recognize your intuition for what it is, and to know what is around you and who you are within, and that nothing outside of you can make you better. So looking at the Seven of Pentacles, it's like I thought while I was growing this garden that this garden was going to bring me happiness. This garden was going to bring me stability. This garden was supposed to bring me, that's the word I was looking for when I was bringing up Malkuth and Netzek. It's like this garden was supposed to bring me security and stability, and it was supposed to ground me and make me feel more connected to the earth, and like I had a fighting chance of, you know, making it through. But is this really what I want? Did I pick the right seed? Did I plant the right seed? Do I want to go in this direction? And what's abundantly clear is with the Wheel of Fortune that you don't have to go in this direction. You don't. But if you want to continue to go in this direction, you will have to cut out and you know, prune your garden and do what it is that you need to do to allow these fruits to really grow, because it's grapes, right? We have the grapes here. I don't know, every time I see grapes in Pentacle cards, I always think of the grapes of wrath. So yeah, I'm getting that if you want to continue on the path that you're on, which is totally fine, it's totally fine, but because the wheel cycles through, you know, if it's turned up right now for you, it's going to at one point, some point, many points in time, turn against you, right? So you want to make sure those times when it's not going in your favor, that you have been paying attention to the right things, that you have been growing the right things, that you have, you know, made sure that you're prepared or protected for the winter or whatever that season is in your life in which things are not going in your favor. So it's like right now is the time to think about all of that. How are you grounded? Where is your stability? Is this something that you want to continue doing for the rest of your life? If it's not, it's just about deciding, making that choice, making that decision. So with the Seven of Cups, which is why the Seven of Pentacles kind of like stands out to me, it's like decide, make the choice. All of these illusory choices in front of you, they are just distractions, you know. They're just distractions. There's glory here, there's fame here, there's treasure here, there's, you know, there's so much here. And for me, it's like astrolight, right? A place where your thoughts become things. That's why I was bringing out the clouds, and you know, they were prominent to me, and especially since I see them again, right? And again, So it's a pause. It's a moment in which you can celebrate and consider what you've been growing, what you've been manifesting, if you want to continue down the path that you've been on, and making those choices to pause. So it's like I don't see. I can't say I don't see any storms. I don't see anything bad or horrendous coming. But what I do see is that there is a moment of truth, a moment of clarity. And if there's anybody you want in your corner, if this is a person in your life, it would be the King of Swords. This is not somebody you want against you at this moment in time, right? You want to see this energy and going in your favor. So this energy is saying whatever it is that you seek to separate from yourself or move from yourself, you have the wherewithal and you have the support. So we have the Three of Cups, and then we see these flowers, right? So it's like a prominent message here. So also I want to say this Venus retrograde is going to bring back a lot of past lovers, past relationships, past friends. With the Three of Cups, these could be people that you missed and you actually want to see. If it was in the reverse, I'd say probably one or two people you want to see, not necessarily all three of them. But it could also be third-party situations. However, I'm not getting that feeling from this reading. I'm really getting celebration. I'm really getting having the ability to celebrate the things that you have been doing, because you're worthy of celebration. You're worthy to be celebrated. It would be great if I saw the Six of Wands here, and it would be positive recognition. But with the Six of Wands, for me, I'm always thinking about the Seven of Wands. You know, you get high up there on your horse, and then somebody wants to bring you down. Somebody wants to say, you know, get up off your high horse, and then you have to defend your position. But with the Three of Cups, it's like everybody is celebrating each other. So nobody feels like, you know, one person is above them and therefore needs to be brought down to reality of some sort. They're all in the clouds, you know, they're all appreciating the other. They're all in this energy of camaraderie. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is telling me that you guys are really going to start to see the legacy that you're building take shape and take form. You could also, with the Prince of Cups and the Three of Cups, this is telling me that you could also be becoming some sort of blended family this year. So some of you could met someone new or will be meeting someone new who has children of their own, for those who have children, or just comes from a blended family, and then you come into the mix and you complete the mix in some sort of way. But there's a sense of legacy here, tradition, foundation, strong foundations, and things that you can leave to the ones that you love. I'm seeing great opportunities here in that department of love, really, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups together, and the and the Nine of Cups. This is telling me that this could be a wish fulfillment for you. So some of you could have felt like you weren't either respected where you were or wanted where you were, so you had to go out on your own with the Seven of Pentacles, and you're finally finding where you belong, and you've been wishing for this. So this is some sort of wish that you've been having. With the Nine of Cups, sometimes I see somebody that may be overindulging, especially with the Seven of Cups here and the Prince of Cups. But I'm not getting a sense of overindulgence, because with the Three of Cups too, before I say I'm not getting a sense of overindulgence, I would say guard against overindulgence, because that could be very prominent too, over celebrating, overdoing it. So keep that in mind. Try not to overdo it. I know the holidays were just here, so we want to, and then we have Valentine's Day coming up, so want to make sure that we're keeping track of our health and drinking enough water, not alcohol, drinking enough water, cleansing our, just our inner parts, and our mind and our bodies and our souls and our spirits, and trying to stay in alignment. But with back to what I was saying, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups and the Nine of Cups here, this is a wish fulfillment for some of you, whether it be in romance or it be in just in life in general. This could be career, but I'm getting, honestly, that career and romance are like hand in hand. So some of you could be meeting someone at work. Some of you could be meeting someone while working, or doing some sort of craft, or a new contract, a new venture, stepping into something new, but it's divinely orchestrated with the Wheel of Fortune here, and it is divinely guided, and it's like the divine is handing it to you. It is made for you. It is specifically crafted for you, and it was just a matter of time. So this is a really, really good reading. I really, really like the cards that came out for this reading. I do want to pull, I don't have any of my oracle decks right now. Kind of change my table around. So, okay. I'll pull some more of the Tarot of the Illuminati. Just to see if there's anything that comes out that maybe we should be watching for, because sometimes we can be like, have those rose-colored glasses on and only see the good, especially with the Seven of Cups. That's why I want to make sure that I clarify. But for me, from the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Prince of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, honestly, truly, I feel like this is a very good reading, that this is something to look forward to, and it's probably something you already feel intuitively is coming, because this is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, and the water signs are like the most intuitive of the zodiac, and it's giving me that you could be aware of this happening in your lives. So for whoever this resonates with, if you made a wish, if you are anticipating something, it's coming. It's definitely coming. And with this rushing water in the background, this waterfall, it could be knocking on your door soon. Like, whatever this is, it could really like be right in your face. So I like that. I just want to clarify the Seven of Cups, and then we'll close out the reading. And we have Temperance. So yeah, with the Seven of Cups, I'm getting, okay, yeah, I'm getting, for the Seven of Cups, that a lot of you could have been going through some sort of defeat in your lives, right? Where you felt like Not only were you betrayed, not only were you left for dead, not only, like, I'm always feeling this with the Five of Swords. It's very close to the Ten of Swords for me. Not only were you feeling like, I don't want to fight anymore, I don't want to do this anymore. This led you to these choices, which led you to the Seven of Pentacles, right? What have I been growing? What have I been allowing to take shape in my life that I don't want? And this forced you to choose a new path, a new direction. But you first knew you had to heal yourself and you had to bring things into moderation. And now I'm definitely getting that someone could have been overindulging in drink. With the Temperance card here, please be careful. With the Chariot card, you know exactly where you want to go. And as the overall message of this reading, I like to see the Temperance card and the Chariot card, because that tells me, and the Wheel of Fortune, you know where you're going. You're in like cahoots with the divine. You're in alignment. You are a good steward of what it is that you've been given, and you are actually tending to this, covenant that you've got with the divine. And the divine is happy. Now, I don't know exactly for some of you what you believe in, but for me, this is like God saying, okay, I see the work that you've put in. I see the things that you've done. I'm about to take you in a direction that you probably never would have thought you yourself could have gone to, but I am God. I do what I want. And I'm going to show you what it is to really accept me in your life and to fall in alignment with my will. And I'm going to give you a sense of clarity. I'm going to put you on a pedestal. I'm going to make you the type of person that others can trust, that others know. It's probably like with the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, is a guru of some sort in your field. You're like one to watch for, or one to come to for advice. And you're very intelligent, and we're going to bring that to the forefront. This is going to be celebrated. This is going to be accepted. So it's like walk in your purpose and your truth, and your path will be illuminated. There are steps here. Take those steps one step at a time. You'll get to where you're going, and that legacy that you're trying to build, it is coming to fruition, and it's right in front of you right now. Reach out and take it with the Ace of Pentacles. But understand that there are still some illusions of defeat here. So you're going to have to go back into your mind, into your heart space, into your subconscious to work through these things and to see these things for what they are, because it's all astral light. And with the astral light and how things bend and move, you need to be able to maneuver life. And you have all the tools to do so. You will be victorious. You are victorious. The plan has always been for you to be victorious. So with the Temperance, I'm asking that you have some moderation and some balance in your life. It cannot all be sweet, and it cannot all be sour. And you cannot blend things that do not blend together, but each has their purpose. And you now know how to use those things purposefully. So don't be surprised when you come up against a challenge that you come out on top. And please keep an eye out for romantic partnerships that are coming in your direction. There may be one in particular that is offering you this cup of love. And for some of you, it could feel like you want something more stable. You want something more worth your time. Because I know a lot of people love to see, the King of Pentacles. They're like, oh, this is a business owner. This is, someone who can offer you something. With the Prince of Cups, this is someone who wants to offer you love. And I know in this world, in this time, it's probably something that most people are like, offer me love. But I feel like love is one thing in this world right now we need the most. And I feel like love is its own reward. And with the way the cards are coming out, it's like this person that's coming to offer you love is also offering you a lot more things than love. But what is the basis, the crux of this person's offer is that they want some sort of romantic partnership with you, and they're stepping forward on their white horse and charging ahead, and they're saying, I don't want to overwhelm you, but this is how I feel. This is what I want, and I know it's with you. And for me, you are a wish fulfillment. And keep in mind, this person could be a wish fulfillment for you as well. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this offer is a stable, steady offer. So it is bringing in that legacy. It is bringing in that opportunity. It is bringing in that victory. And it all is because you chose to go backwards and go over what you've been planting and choosing to, survey all that you've done and see where you need to go next. So I'm getting a sense of introspection here. I'm getting a sense of this subconscious mind at play here. And I'm also getting wishes and miracles. So with the wishes and miracles, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups and the Prince of Cups, I feel like this is a great omen for a positive new relationship coming into the lives or the livelihood of the collective. With the Wheel of Fortune, I know this is divine timing and it's divinely guided. So I feel like hold on to your hats really with the Chariot card here. There may be some challenges that come up, but keep in mind and remember that they're basically illusions. With the Five of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Cups, that's telling me that the sense of defeat is an illusion itself as well. So really the biggest issue is confronting those illusions, those things that you've been telling yourself, those things that you need to bring up from the subconscious mind and you need to continue to work through. And as you work through them, you will start to see that all the love that is around you, all of the people who are celebrating you, all of the people who appreciate you. And if it's not people, it's the universe itself is just wanting the best for you. And so while you're tending to that garden, make sure you look up. Make sure that you still connect to the divine. Make sure you're still doing your grounding and your meditating and your praying. And make sure that you're thankful, because I'm getting a lot of gratitude here with this spread. Gratitude is the seat of abundance. So I am wanting to say be gracious and grateful, because that is bringing in a new era in your life. So I was getting the World card a lot last year for collective readings that I was doing, but not on YouTube, but other places. But for this year, I'm the Wheel of Fortune is prominent. So whatever happened last year or whatever's been happening for the past few years, that cycle, that era is over, and it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new era. So we're stepping into a new life path for many of us. For whatever reason that may be. But I keep being drawn to this Prince of Cups. Somebody is coming towards you. Someone is coming towards you with this cup of love, and they are coming in quickly. I have no idea who this is. This could be someone, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is just someone who is emotionally mature. Playful, although emotionally mature. Loving and I feel like this person is a blessing to you. But I'm getting a sense of like reciprocity. Like you're a blessing to this person. With the Nine of Cups here, I'm feeling like this is like a wish for the both of you. I want to keep going, but I could keep going for forever. I could dissect these cards in so many different ways. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in today, for sharing your time and your energy with me. If you would like to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. Keep in mind that this was a general reading. If you do not resonate with this reading, that is fine. There are many wonderful readers on YouTube and all over the world, and I'm certain that you'll find one. And if you just didn't resonate with the video, like I said before, just leave it here and allow someone else to pick it up. But I really, really feel like for this energy, anyone could see something here that would be beneficial, if not identifiable. Like if you can't identify with anything that I said, I feel like there's things here that we can all use to progress along our 78 pathways of soul progression, right? So please click the like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of the love. I appreciate all of the views, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Bye-bye.